My name is Wilder.
And my name is Jonathan.
Welcome to Bullpup News.
This week we have announcements, a new edition of Table Talk, and our teacher interview, and more information about sports and more.
Now to our announcements.
Make sure you buy your yearbooks right now since it's only $40 because on March 15th the price will go up to $45.
The end of the third 9 weeks is approaching fast. Make sure your grades are good by March 14th.
No school on March 17th since it's the first day of spring break.
Hurricane Makeup Day is March 27th. Make sure to come to school, folks.
For our first segment, we will have a teacher interview with Ms. Hurst, a 7th grade ELA teacher.
Hello, Ms. Hurst, and welcome to the teacher interview.
Hello.
So, I'm going to ask you some questions about your education and all that.
Okay.
So first, to start off, where did you get your education or your degree and all that?
So in high school, I dual enrolled, which means that I took college classes while I was still in high school, which I highly recommend you do because it gets it out of the way. And so once I did that, then I went to St. Leo in Madison, and I actually started out in the education program at St. Leo, but my husband was in the Marine Corps in Japan. And then when he came back, we moved to North Carolina. And when I tried to do my education in North Carolina, because it's a different state, they have different requirements than Florida, so I wasn't actually able to finish my education degree in North Carolina. It was just easier for me to go ahead and do psychology. So I went ahead and did psychology, which actually turned out to be really fun because I love true crime and I love anything like crime, serial killer kind of stuff. So I just took all the psychology classes that had to do with like abnormal psychology and like abnormal behaviors and stuff. So it actually was really fun.
So is 7th grade the only grade that you've taught over the years?
It is not. I actually started off with little kids, kindergarten, 2nd grade in North Carolina, and then I actually started here in 6th grade. But I did not want to teach middle school. I never wanted to teach older kids because y'all scare me. You're big and sassy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do that. But now that I've had both experiences, I definitely enjoyed middle school. I haven't taught high school. I've subbed in high school, so I can't say high school, but I really do enjoy middle school, this age group.
So what influenced you to become a teacher?
Well, my dad is Mr. Bonds and my mom is Miss Bonds, so I've lived literally my whole life. I grew up here at this school because my parents both worked here, so like riding my scooter down the sidewalk and doing cartwheels in the grass and sticking gum on the gum tree, I've spent my whole life here, so I never wanted to be a teacher because I saw what my mom did and what my dad had to go through on a daily basis, and that's just not something I wanted to do. But it just kind of seemed to always find me. In 8th grade, it really hit me. We went on a mission trip to New Orleans for Hurricane Katrina. I'm old, so it was a really bad hurricane that killed a lot of people and destroyed homes and things like that, and we worked in the community with the kids specifically, and it was just like, wow, I really like doing this, I really love this. And so I started volunteering in the Boys and Girls Club. We actually had a Boys and Girls Club here in Live Oak at the old Douglas Center, and I actually was with Miss Sampson. I helped in her class. She had a class that she worked with after school, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I really love this. I really like working with kids, and I really didn't want to do this, but I love it. And it just kind of went from there. I started substituting, and then in North Carolina, worked at a Boys and Girls Club, and I subbed and taught, and it kind of chased me. I never wanted it, but now that I'm in it and now that it's my everyday job, it's where I'm supposed to be for sure.
So what was your previous dream job as a younger child, or what is your dream job?
So this is my dream job. I would definitely say this is my dream job because just like you guys have teachers that drive you nuts, even when us teachers have children, or days that drive us crazy, when I leave this school, even if it's the worst day or the best day, I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. I know that this is where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. But when I was little and I didn't want to be a teacher, I wanted to either be a fashion designer, which is hilarious because I have zero fashion sense. I can barely put my own hair in a ponytail, much less style outfits, or a veterinarian, which is also hilarious because I am horrible at math. I would kill so many animals just by the wrong medication alone. But I also hate blood and people and animals being hurt and feeling sad. So neither of those jobs would have been a good pick for me.
Thank you, Mistress, for today's interview.
Absolutely.
Thanks for that, Zayden. Walter, what are you thinking about?
I'm trying to think about what we have to do next.
Oh, that's easy. We have table talk up next. So now to the table talk with Noah. Hi, welcome to Table Talk. I'm Noah. So let's get started. What's your favorite sport to watch and why?
Football.
Do you have anything to add to that?
I like to watch it with my dad and all that. It's really fun and just, a great time and all in general.
All right. Would you like to add anything to that?
I don't think I do.
Hi, I'm Noah, and I'm here with Kaden. Okay, let's get started. What is your favorite sport to watch and why?
Volleyball is my favorite sport, and it's thrilling.
Is there anything you'd like to add to that? Okay, so let's start. What is your favorite sport to watch and why?
My favorite sport's baseball, and it's my favorite because it makes the most sense to me.
Thank you for your time.
Wait, what was this week's question?
This week's question was, what is your favorite sport to watch and why?
My favorite sport is basketball. It's kind of exhilarating.
Oh, that's nice. Now let's move on from here and go to Sports of Gideon.
I'm here with Miss Neal, and we're going to learn something about esports. What are some things that we do in esports?
Well, Gideon, in esports, we play competitive video games. So this season, we just started our spring season. We have competitive Rocket League again. We have 3 teams. And this year, we also have some Minecraft competitions, some international competitions on Minecraft. And we have 3 teams of students doing that. And I'm really excited about it.
So for Minecraft, what are they doing?
So Minecraft is involved in something called the Rube Goldberg competition through our national organization, NASEF, which is the North American Scholastic Esports Federation. And so 3 teams are building Rube Goldberg machines. Those are the ones where the lever knocks over, makes the bird squawk, which makes this happen, which makes that happen. And so it's a lot of machine building in order to, if I'm not mistaken, they have to build a lunch. So Miss Heather Dean, is the assistant coach that's handling the Minecraft stuff, and she's doing a great job.
Okay, cool. So what are some goals for esports?
Okay, so I have a lot of different goals because I'm not only involved here at the local school level, I'm also involved at the state and national levels. Here at the school, we want to see the program continue. We want to see it grow. I'd love to see some more games. We are researching some new games that we might be able to add next year. There's a new football game coming out that we might be able to do. At the state level, we're getting more and more teams involved across the state. We now have 29 different teams across the state. That's more than we've ever had in our league. We expect that to double or even triple by next year. National level, we just want to raise awareness on what scholastic esports is versus professional esports. So in scholastic esports, it's more about learning the game, and it's more about the competition between people. There's no cash prize at the end of a scholastic competition. Generally, they're associated with schools, hence the word scholastic. And then there are those types of esports that happen outside of the school, much like a travel ball team or something like that. There are paid programs that people can join if they want to do other esports, other video game competitions. So just really excited to see all the things that are happening around the esports community, and looking forward to seeing what happens here in Suwannee County as we grow.
Oh, wonderful. And when you reach those goals, do you want to add more, or what do you want to do once you've reached those goals?
Well, I'm assuming that by the time we reach those goals, we'll have new goals to reach for.
Yeah.
I am very pleased with the fact that you kids seem to be excited about having a place to come together and play with each other, and realizing that there are other people at school that enjoy this type of team play. So that's really cool.
Thank you, Miss Neal, for
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
telling us about esports.
Happy to do it.
Thanks for that, Gideon.
Now let's transition into academic review with Lucy.
Hello there, it's me Lucy, and I'm here to tell you about what's coming up in your classes. First of all, make sure to keep your Chromebooks charged up, because if you come to school and they're not charged, you're going to miss out on a lot of work. But if you forget, the Media Center will help you. Kids in Miss Han's class, you're going to start reading a book this week about aquatic life. And now it's time to talk about an efficient way to study. Use retrieval practice. This is the concept of remembering at a later time. You can use practice tests and study guides, make your own flashcards, or even form your own questions. This is an amazing way to study, and it will surely help you with your grades. Well, that's it for our academic review, and now back to our anchors.
And for our last segment, Facebook review with Julia.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Facebook Review. To start us off, we have the SMS Band students. They received an award for outstanding performances at the FBA District 4 Solo and Ensemble Festival. They also performed in Gainesville at Bucholz High School. Pictured in this photo, we have Robert Phillips, Bentley Beckner, Helen Bennett, Lily Woods, and our amazing principal, Laura Williams. And here we have our Microsoft Word specialist. They received this award for being intelligent when it comes to creating and using documents. Last but not least, we had an SMS DQ night. Here are some photos from the night. Here's Coach Gaddy and Nurse Gaddy with their 2 children. Here we can see Miss Neal, Mr. Davis, and if you look closely you can catch a glimpse of Miss Harrington too. And we have Miss McMillan and her 2 children. And finally, we have Miss Harrington, Miss McCullers, Miss McMillan, and Miss Politano. Well, that's all for our Facebook review, folks. Please tune in next week for more information. Back to the anchors.
That's it for this week.
Make sure to watch next week's show.
Bye, Bullpups.
Serenity. Serenity, the state of being calm. Example: the work opens in a mood of quiet serenity